done the Halloween game, but it's 48-44, and they're still in the costumes, aren't they? Let's check out tonight's United States Marines leaders of the game.
You know you got Kobe Bryant with 17 points, but only 7 of 14 from the field, so you feel like you've done a pretty good job on him. Now, Carl Landry has 14 points for the Rockets on 6 of 8 shooting, and that's pretty darn productive for Carl Landry with 6 rebounds.
Well, it is, and I thought Landry did a great job, Clyde, of coming into the game and establishing himself down low.
Absolutely.
And getting the job done. The referees, of course, are looking. That's our only 6'8" official in the NBA, and he's standing right in front.
Right in front, which is perfect.
He's costing us airtime. But
they've seen us before.
That's right. That's right. A lot more of you. But the Rockets doing a good job of getting it inside, and they're going to have to continue to do that. And Bart has talked to the coaches. So, Bart, what do they have to say?
Well, Bill, the word from the Rockets locker room is that they're very pleased with the effort, the hustle they're getting, especially on the boards, where the Rockets have out-rebounded the Lakers 29-24 in that first half. But they want to pick up the pace. They feel like they are playing this game at the Lakers' pace. They want to see their guys pick up the offensive pace in the second half. And a couple other things I can tell you. When they walked off the court in the first half, the coaches were really giving it to the officials. Rockets coaching staff were not pleased with the way that first half was officiated. And I can also tell you, at the end of that first half, Ron Artest was doing his best to bait Trevor Ariza into something. Gave him a little forearm. They had some words. One of the officials had to get in between them. So they were talking about that in the locker room as well. Artest will try to bait Ariza into some foul trouble, guys.
Well, I think Ariza's pretty calm. It's going to take a lot to get him going. That's just the way Artest plays, and he's got him. His hairdresser showed up today to give him a new cut.
I don't know. He's got Ariza, who's having his worst game as a Rocket in the first half, at 2 for 10 from the field. So that's the Artest, factor in the game.
Well, Artest got burned early last night, but did a pretty good job of shutting him down in the fourth quarter. Aaron Brooks hits a 3. Now, this is the way the Utah second half started. Aaron Brooks, who was very quiet in the first half, he hit his first 2 baskets, and then you didn't hear much from Aaron until the third quarter.
He's the one the Rockets need to get going offensively.
And Bryant is called. There's a whistle and a foul on Aaron Brooks.
Again, they just want a 1-4 flat, and they get Kobe here in the lane. Well, first of all, let's take a look at Aaron Brooks coming off the pick and roll. Nothing but net. Great way to start the second half for the little fella. But the Rockets have got to do a better job of not letting Kobe get to their paint. He's too good a player. You got to double him. Make someone else beat you.
Bryant, number 1 in the NBA in free throws attempted. Just over 10 a game. So he gets to the line more than anybody else, and he does a pretty good job of making them once he gets there.
So
87%.
Right, you think he gets to the line because it's Kobe Bryant.
No,
you call them superstar calls.
Well, some of them are, but he's just so darn good. He's going to get in position to get the call.
Exactly.
A lot of people can't even get in position.
I agree.
But they do protect him a little bit. Just like they did with you. Aaron Brooks on the drive. Tried to invent a shot. Wasn't there. Odom with the rebound. Kobe again, one-on-one with Battier. Scola coming over.
Good double. That's what you got to do. Get the ball out of Kobe's hand.
We're going to go right back to it again. This time Ariza comes over. Artest from way downtown hits.
Artest can spread that court. If you double for Kobe, he'll make you pay.
That's his second three-pointer of the game.
That's why the Lakers are a little bit more dangerous this season than in years past. They got more weapons. When Gasol gets back, his team is going to be loaded.
Yeah. You're right about that. Battier puts it up and draws a foul.
Good job by Shane to force the action on the low post. Put some pressure on Kobe and make him work on the other end.
Well, that's number 3 now on Lamar Odom, and Bynum already with 3 fouls. So again, Rockets putting a little pressure on their inside guys, and Battier will have 2.
Houston doing a good job of controlling the tempo of this game, Bill.
But do they want to run more?
Want to run at every opportunity because that's the only way to beat this team. And they got, unless they're red hot from the field, the way they were against the Blazers in their opening game here.
Well, the Lakers do not have a point from the fast break. The Rockets have only 5, so really it's been a pretty slow game by Rocket standards of what they'd like to do. There's Bryant over Battier. Good defense by Shane. Really denied him the pass. Ariza on the fast break. And the Rockets will set it up. Scola backdoor to Shane and threw it away.
Good thought. Just wasn't open.
That's vintage Rick Adelman offense.
The back door, the back cut. You don't want to see that back cut in and out of bounds.
The old Princeton offense.
Pete Carril.
Yeah, Pete Carril, who used to be Rick's assistant for a long time in Sacramento. Ariza with the rebound.
Odom won. Odom is terrible so far in this game. 1 for 9.
Nice pass. Aaron Brooks with a hook pass to Scola. And the Rockets bump the lead to 6.
There we go. Brooks is creating, breaking down the defense, doing what he does best.
Odom takes it inside, and a foul is whistled on Hayes. Chuck Hayes with his second.
Odom just using his size and weight advantage against Ariza. Pins him underneath the basket.
Bart, what do you have?
Well, I want to remind fans that McDonald's Family Pack Night is Wednesday, November 11th as the Rockets take on the Memphis Grizzlies at 7:30. You get 4 tickets, 4 hot dogs, 4 sodas, 2 kids' T-shirts, and a coupon for 2 McDonald's Happy Meals and 2 special McDonald's meal discounts, all starting at just $69. Get those tickets by calling 713-627-DUCK or go to Rockets.com.
Why do they call those Happy Meals, Bart?
Because they make you so happy.
After you eat up before.
You can eat so many of them that it makes you happy.
That's for me.
I like the price.
If it's free, give me 3.
Hey, that's Gino. Come on.
No. That's Calvin. Might be both. 55-51. Hayes taking it in. And he is called for stepping on the baseline.
Yeah, that's one thing you don't want to get into. Chuck Hayes trying to create his own offense in the post. Let him make cuts. That's a turnover.
Well, you see the Lakers with only 3 turnovers. Odom. They're fired up from outside and hit. Now, he really prefers the outside shot. He'll mix it up a little inside, but he was really first part of his career, he was mostly just outside player.
Yeah, all forward, but he's big enough that he can play power forward. And that's why he creates so many mismatches.
Bynum trying to help out on the double team, and they succeeded. Brooks dribbled off about 5 seconds, and that's going to be a knee call. Or a kick ball, I'm sorry. So they'll put 14 seconds back on the shot clock.
Rockets into their offense. Ball movement, got the high pick and rolls.
Ariza taking it inside. Kobe went for the steal. Scola back outside to Aaron. Ariza with a nice head fake on Odom. Puts up the 3, missed it. Hayes tips it to himself. Fresh 24 for Houston. Aaron Brooks misses.
Good offensive set. They just could not make shots. They got the shot they wanted.
Bryant on the drive. Has the ball stripped away. Hayes has got it. And a technical foul on Kobe Bryant. Well, he had to say something.
He didn't say nothing. He just clapped his hand at the guy. See, that's kind of why I like the replacement officials. You didn't have that kind of stuff. The guy's just disappointed there was no call. He didn't say anything.
I'll bet you any amount of money he said something.
I don't think he said anything. But just his actions, kind of early in the game, Bynum jumped up at the official because he was disappointed. And, you know, guys are going to be disappointed unless they say something. Officials should just walk away. That's my thought, and I'm sticking to it.
Okay, well, no, you can have your opinion. I just bet he said so.
I guarantee you, I didn't hear him. What?
Aaron Brooks back outside to Scola, extra pass. Battier had to rush the shot. Good closeout. Battier gets it back. Scola thinks the littlest guy out there, Derek Fisher, in the air and could not finish it off. Fisher with a foul. Scola will get 2 free throws. You got to go ahead and put that down.
Yeah, you got Derek Fisher on you. Why are you pump faking Derek Fisher?
Take him and the ball to the basket.
Dunk on him.
He's pretty strong, man.
He's very strong, and his job is to foul you and make sure you don't get the easy layup. So that's what he was trying to do.
Scola has really come alive the last couple of games, double-double in Salt Lake City. And he has 12 points and 7 rebounds in this one. The Rockets 13 of 17 from the line. The Lakers 10 of 13.
Scola very consistent night in and night out.
Bynum giving it up to Artest. And Ron Artest with 10 points.
Just a give and go, nothing special. You got to protect the paint at this stage of the game if you're the Houston Rockets.
Hayes setting that pick for Aaron Brooks. Scola with a fake. Scola to the basket. And an offensive foul on Ruiz.
Yeah, Scola had the wide open jumper at the free throw line. He should have taken that. Tried to force the action. When you do, you know there's going to be a couple of guys waiting for you to take the charge.
Scola with 3 fouls for the Rockets. The only other player with 3, David Anderson, who played briefly in the first half. Odom taking it in on Ariza for 2 and 1.
They're attacking the left side of the Rockets off defense, and they're not responding. Can't give them layup after layup. They're too talented for that.
Chuck Hayes called for his 3rd foul of the game, and Lamar Odom, who has 9, will be going for 10. Odom will have the free throw, and he can tie this game. .58 apiece. Odom has 7 so far this quarter. He had only 3 in the first half. See how far Bynum backs off Hayes. Giving it up to Ariza. Ariza ducks in, puts it up with the left hand. Great move by Trevor Ariza.
Yeah, he's played against Andrew Bynum. He knows he's a shot blocker, and he knows how to get that shot off in the paint.
That's 8 points for Ariza. Odom. Good job of pushing off. Ball knocked back into the corner. Artest serves it. Press 24 for the Lakers. Artest. Bodies fly when he's around. And Fisher. 3 seconds called on Bynum.
Yeah, Bynum was pitching a tent that time. He's going to spend the night in the lane.
Well, he didn't know what. Artest drove through there. Everybody was going through. He was waiting for somebody to shoot it.
But you got to get out of the lane eventually.
Sometimes they see it. Ariza. Listen. And Bynum with the rebound.
Trevor is struggling from the field tonight. Seems a little hesitant.
3 for 14. He hasn't.
They're going to need him to keep shooting. Don't get timid.
Odom puts it up and misses over the back. Bynum, no whistle. Scola with the rebound. Ariza out to Aaron Brooks. Pulls up for the 3. Got it. That early 3, that's been a staple of the Rockets' offense early in the season. Bryant turns one way, back the other, over Battier.
Unbelievable how he gets that shot off in traffic just on a little fadeaway. He creates so much separation from that fadeaway.
21 points for Kobe Bryant. And defensive 3-second violation is called on Bynum. He has kind of been hanging around in there. They finally called it. Now Phil Jackson's upset. 5:11 left to play in the 3rd quarter. And the Rockets have the lead by virtue of this 3-pointer from Aaron Brooks. Now's your chance to be one of the final 3 Budweiser Red Rowdies. Just go to Rockets.com Red Rowdies and submit your video or photo as an audition to be one of the ringleaders of the Red Nation. The Budweiser Red Rowdies, the final 3, chosen by Matt, Clyde, and yours truly. And if we can get this guy here, that'll be even better. Everybody.
The greatest of all times is in the building.
Everybody knows the dream, don't they?
Athlete.
Man, it's good to see you.
Always good to see you.
We could use that dream shake tonight, couldn't we?
You saw that?
I saw that. Well, what do you think about the game tonight, Athlete?
I'm very impressed with this team, the Rocket team. How they've been moving the ball, playing together. They don't really have a go-to guy, so they're playing hard, moving the ball. Yeah. And I think they've been successful so far.
Well, what I want to know, can we get a 10-day contract?
You know he can still play, right?
I know he can still play.
Unless I have Clyde with me.
Hey, we could come off the bench. He could really play. I could give you like 2 minutes every month.
Well, as long as you can play his own defense, huh? You don't have to guard anybody. Huh?
Well, the Rockets playing without the absence of a post player. Interesting, isn't it, from your perspective?
I mean, I like the way they move the ball.
Yeah, ball move, they have to move it because they don't have someone they can just drop it into. So they depend on ball movement.
Well, as you know, that makes the game much easier if you have a go-to guy.
Definitely.
You know, Dream, we watched young Andrew Bynum, who's only 22 years old. Kareem worked with him, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, for a couple of seasons. You worked with Yao one summer for a couple of sessions. These are 2 young guys. Yao really seemed to improve a little bit when you taught him how to keep that ball up high.
Well, you know, Yao, that's his advantage is the height. I mean, so you have to keep the ball up.
Now, did you know Hakeem also worked with Kobe Bryant this summer on his post game as well? Really? So here's a guy who's so versatile. He can work with the guards and the big guys. There's very few guys in the history of the game that can do that.
And Fisher carries it out of bounds. Hakeem, how would you rank Kobe Bryant among maybe the top 5 or 6 all time? Would you put him in the class with Oscar Robertson and Michael Jordan in that group?
Well, you have to. I mean, you can only compare guys in their point, in their time, and definitely he's the best player in the league right now. So
probably has been the last 5 or 6 to 8 years.
Exactly. I think the consistency.
Ariza from the corner. Hayes goes right over Bynum for the rebound.
These Rockets, they're just scrappy.
They are.
They keep coming at you. I like them in transition. Just keep running.
There's Aaron Brooks to the basket, but he forgot the ball. Fisher in the open court. Fisher all the way in, missed the layup, and Bynum's right there to put it down.
Yeah, Fisher's looking like he's on the second night of a back-to-back.
Nola has the ball kicked away by Artest. Kobe Bryant's going to work on Battier. So far, no double team. One-on-one with Battier. Goes to the middle. And Hakeem must have taught him that move.
See, that's just too easy. You got to double Kobe Bryant on the low post.
That's right.
At this stage of the game, it's essential.
Nice move, yes.
Nice move.
Luis.
Very tough.
Luis is a hard worker. Comes to play every night. I like that kid. He's got a heart of gold. He's going to compete.
Dream, you used to have the dream shake, and then you worked on the hook towards the jump hook to the middle of the court in case they double teamed you from the other side. You got to have all those moves, don't you?
He had all those and then some.
Sometimes you're supposed to.
And then, of course, when you started finding Matt Bullard outside, who is doing our halftime here, Bull said he made a career from you passing him the ball.
We made it easy for the game easy for each other.
Yeah.
You know, you need guys like that to keep them honest.
Stay with us for a little while. We'll be back after this timeout. The Rockets leading the Lakers by 2 on Fox Sports Houston.
lead the Lakers by 2. Well, Red Nation, your Rockets are going to be sporting their new 3rd jersey this Friday as they face off against Kevin Durant and the Oklahoma City Thunder at 7:30. You don't want to miss this debut, as the first 3,000 fans will receive a kids replica jersey courtesy of Toyota. And I'll give you a look at it right here. Here's your replica jersey. Kids will be getting one of these. I like the color combination, sort of the throwback colors. Good-looking jersey. The first 3,000 kids will get a replica jersey. Get those tickets by going 713-627-DUCK or Rockets.com. Bill, back to you.
Bart, I bet Akeem likes those throwback jerseys, huh?
Give me some flashback.
I wish you'd have a flashback. I'd send you in right now. But are you surprised the Rockets are out rebounding the Lakers by 5?
Well, they all, you know, I mean, I'm not really surprised the way that's their opportunity, that's their strength, hustling.
Yeah. Well, they're doing a good job. Who are you talking to?
Les Alexander.
Oh, you know you're on camera.
It's okay.
Oh, okay.
They want to see the dream. They don't want to see us.
That's right. That's right. Battier missed the shot. Got a wide open 3. Rockets now only 4 of 15 from behind the three-point line. Remember, they were one of the leaders in the NBA. Lakers, though, are the #1 team in the league in defending the three-pointer. So they get out on the perimeter and close it out. Down to Bynum. Double team. Jordan Farmar for a 3.
This is where the Lakers, you got to be careful. They're going to use their kick-in, kick-out game. They got their three-point shooters on the floor.
Ariza right back the other way and draws the foul. That was when you guys really started to roll. You had Kenny Smith, Mario Ellie, Maxwell. You had so many guys you could go out to take a little of the heat off you, huh?
Otis Thorpe, but the biggest thing is you had this fellow to my left. If you got him and 5 nurses, you got a team.
Well, he couldn't win the championship with 5 nurses.
I don't know. He could have had you and Bill and everybody at the scores table.
Do you think back those championship years, still a lot of fond memories for you?
Oh, wow. I mean, these are the highlights of my career. I mean, the whole of Houston, I mean, I'm sure we're looking to taste that again.
Yeah.
Good memories. It doesn't get any better, does it? And as time passes, they become better and better.
Odom back to Luke Walton, who fires it up, and he hits his first basket of the game.
See, the Lakers, they're spacing the court now. They're trying to exploit the Rockets with their size.
Oh, a big basket by Trevor Ariza. The Rockets really needed that.
That's Trevor's first 3 tonight, so he's got to pick it up here in the second half.
1:38 left to play in the third quarter. Farmar down the baseline. Walton trying to get it into Bynum. Great defense by Hayes. All right, let's get it down and get it to Olajuwon. Oh, he's not in there anymore. It's Chuck Hayes. It's that truck wagon.
See, that's just a great cut by Chuck Hayes and a great finish. Good job by Ariza to find it.
I still find myself wanting to get the ball to Olajuwon in the closing moment. Kobe Bryant short. And a good job, Farmar follows it.
The good thing is he was always open.
Yeah.
He was never covered. That big hand was out there.
Lamar Odom puts up a 2.
I mean, this is a real balanced game.
Yeah. Yeah.
Two good teams. They're both 3-1. I think they're off to a great start.
All right, Dream, where are the Rockets going to go here? They can go 2 for 1.
Well,
Ariza. Call for traveling.
So they tried to go high pick and roll. Ariza was a little hesitant. At this stage of the game, attack the basket. You've had a lot of success. Continue with that. He's really not shooting the ball well from anywhere. He's only, what is Ariza tonight?
Ariza is 4 of 16.
So there you see the reason for the hesitancy. Very hesitant to take that outside jumper.
Now Phil Jackson will come with a smaller lineup as Sasha Vujicic will check in along with Farmar and Walton. Odom will stay in along with Bryant.
Lakers going to play for the last well, close to the last shot of the third period.
Difference of about 7 seconds. Shot clock, game clock. I'll bet 24 gets it.
You think?
To the basket. Got it. Kobe Bryant. Rockets still have 14 seconds.
You know, you'd be a good analyst.
All right. Again, let's get into Olajuwon. Here's Aaron Brooks. Back to Lowry. Lowry on the drive. Lays up. 2/10 of a second left to play. And the basket by Lowry gives the Rockets a 1-point advantage. Lakers win the quarter, but the Rockets lead the game. Green, thank you so much for joining us. Always a pleasure seeing you. And we'll be back with the fourth quarter in just a moment on Fox Sports Houston.
Time now for the Lucky Dog in-game NBA update live from Toyota Center. They get the win over the New Jersey Nets. Nene leading the way for the Nuggets as the Nuggets get the win in New Jersey. 74-73. Rockets on top. Fresh 12 on the clock as we head back to Billings Live, guys.
All right, thank you, Kevin. And L.A. winning that third quarter 29-26. Odom had 9 for the Lakers, and Brooks had 8 for the Rockets. But the Rockets, with that last basket by Kyle Lowry, keep the lead 74-73. And that's our text. Are the Lakers the best in the West? 47% say yes, 53% say no. Of course, when you ask that in Houston,
you're going to get a no.
You're going to get a no.
Wouldn't have it any other way.
All right, Clyde, the Rockets must continue what they've been doing in order to win this game, and they're going to have to do it even better because, you know, it's Kobe Bryant time in the final 8 minutes. Well, we want to thank Hakeem Olajuwon, too, for being on with us.
I'll tell you what, he is such a nice young man. I mean, well, he's such a nice guy. He loves being over here. He would have stayed the whole game, and we loved having him.
Yeah, Leslie Alexander loves having him anytime he wants to come, and, of course, this is still his hometown.
He's over there by Tillman Fertitta and Les Alexander. Pretty good company.
Tall top. Artest, Farmer, Walton, and Luke will put it and miss it. You know, seeing Luke Walton out there reminds me his daddy just retired from ESPN. He's had back problems. We want to wish Bill all the best. There's Scola taking it in.
What a move by Luis. See, when he goes the other way instead of going to the right arm, he is dangerous. They're not prepared for that. Now, Walton's dad was a pretty good player himself.
Oh, boy, one of the best centers of all time. Won a championship at Portland.
The great Bill Walton.
77. You hate to see Bill in any kind of pain because he's such a great guy, but his body has been failing him lately. There's Aaron Brooks. Oh. In and out.
Bill's been in pain for a long time.
Yes, he has a feet.
He knows how to manage that pain. Great guy.
Binga has checked into the game now for the Lakers to give Bynum a blow. And foul inside.
Like it could have been a charge. Artest just ran right over Carl Landry.
It was,
look at this. He's going in. Landry's there. Look at that. He's outside of the semicircle.
Lowry with the foul on Binga.
Come on. Where's the consistency?
Well, they kept Binga in camp because Pau Gasol then got hurt. Binga out of Kinshasa in his 6th year in the NBA. Of course, that's Dikembe Mutombo's home.
Binga's 50% from the field so far this year. This is only his 3rd and 4th free throws, of course.
And he misses both. Rockets up by 3. Lowry gets a step to the rim for 2. He went right by Jordan Farmar.
He did a drive-by.
Walton. Farmar outside, giving it up to Shannon Brown. Almost a steal by Lowry. He's everywhere right now. Back into the corner. Artest with a miss.
The Rockets defense is really good right now.
Here comes Landry with a big step to the basket. Timeout Lakers. Rockets on a 6-0 run. 7-point lead. Rockets on a 6-0 run to start the fourth quarter. Let's take a look at tonight's Progressive Insurance above the rim replay, and it was that big basket by Carl Landry. He took it right to the hole.
That guy's a big fella.
He started
transition.
They started the fourth quarter without Kobe Bryant.
He'll be back.
They took 3 bad shots, though, and the Rockets ran on all 3.
Carl Landry has made his last 7 shot attempts for 16 points and 7 rebounds off the bench.
After missing the first 2. And we said he was going to be a big factor tonight if he could get the ball to go.
Pretty much every night. He's a primetime player.
Well, you're right, because they don't have a lot of room for error. It's Scola, Landry, and Hayes, and that's it.
Henderson had been as good as we'd hoped he would be, but the season is still very young. Check out the bench points. Rockets 24, Lakers only 14.
Guess who's in the game?
Number 24?
Yeah. Bynum puts it up and in, and he's fouled on the play.
But you can't he's too big. You got to double him. Landry did a good job of keeping him away from the basket, but he got to dribble. And he got to spin and turn. That's too much time for a big guy.
It's officially the McDonald's timeout, so take some time out to text Houston to 622-233. That's 622-233 for free medium fries and a medium drink with a purchase of any Angus burger from any participating McDonald's. 80-75. Inside, Andrew, Bynum. Knocked it away. Back to Jordan Farmar. Went in. 2-pointer, Farmar.
Rockets got to control the tempo and control the clock. When they have a bad possession, the Lakers transition that to an easy bucket.
Farmar with the foul. And Chuck Hayes will come in along with Aaron Brooks. Scola will get a breather. And so will Ariza. Ariza has played 37 minutes. That's the most of anybody in the game. So you want to give those 2 guys a breather before you head down the stretch.
Absolutely. Keep them fresh.
Now, Phil Jackson wanted to give Kobe a breather, but as soon as he went out of the game, the Rockets scored quickly, so Phil got him right back in there.
Yeah, the Rockets are a very energetic group. When they start playing with a lot of energy, they're dangerous in their building. You know, Coach Jackson saw that and wanted to change that trend as soon as possible.
Farmar looking for help on Brooks.
In isolation, Brooks has got to take him one-on-one.
Hayes sets a pick. Brooks from way downtown with a miss. And Shannon Brown gets the loose ball. Artest right down to Bynum. Working on Hayes. Takes it right inside. Good body up by Hayes.
Look how quick the Rockets are back down court. Trying to exploit the early opportunities.
Hayes with 10 rebounds now. Landry stays hot.
He's on fire. That's 8 baskets in a row by Carl Landry and counting.
82-77. Inside to Artest for 2.
That's just good. That's not a set play. That's just Artest commanding his space on the low post and making a contribution.
Rockets will set it up. 8:15 left to play in the game. Landry with a fake. Sets up Lowry in the corner. And he tipped up and in by Battier. The Lakers wanted offensive goaltending, but Battier was the man on the spot.
Yeah, he snuck between 2 Laker defenders and just tipped it in like he was the only one who knew what was happening.
Well, he was. That's 12 points for Battier. Shannon Brown from way downtown. Downtown Shannon Brown? No, we're not going to give him that title.
Good done before. Downtown Freddie Brown.
Freddie.
He was good.
Lowry outside. 11 on the shot clock.
Good patience here by the Rockets.
And guess who? You better to be sure when you pass the ball around number 24.
Yeah, he's still very quick.
You have got to make a sure pass. Farmar back out to Bryant. Bryant puts it up and in. Kobe Bryant with 27 points, and he's averaging 31 a game. 3-point Houston lead.
High scoring contest. Hey, this has been one whale of a game, brother.
Andrew.
Hey, Houston. A point blank layup. You got to convert those at this stage of the game.
4 for 6. Shannon Brown, they always try to post up Aaron Brooks, and that's an offensive foul on Brown.
That's usually what happens, too. It never works. And it changes the whole flow of their offensive scheme. Like Aaron Brooks. Brown pushed him right off. Aaron Brooks with a nice fake.
Shannon Brown, 6'4", listed. But Aaron's pretty strong.
And Kyle Lowry, they're hard to post up.
No, you can't post Lowry. I think the Bulldogs.
They're good defenders with the low post.
Rockets taking a little off the clock. It's down to 7, down to 6. Hayes gives it back to Aaron. He's going to have to shoot it. Aaron through the lane. Fell down. Called for travel.
May be hurt.
I think he's just upset. 6:11 left.
Played 33 minutes so far in this game.
And a timeout taken by the Lakers. So the Rockets leading by 3 points. When we come back, the Lakers will have the basketball. We're going right down to the wire. Is brought to you by the Landry Signature Group. By the Progressive Insurance Group. Rockets can get it done. Well, Wesley Alexander in the house tonight, and tomorrow night he will be given the Trailblazer Award. It's given to outstanding Houston business professionals who exemplify the Made in Houston spirit and have built companies and organizations through effective communications and corporate citizenship. And that's the great award, the American Advertising Federation of Houston.
What a nice honor.
Now, Tillman Fertitta got that a couple of years ago, and Les was in attendance, and now Wesley Alexander will get the award tomorrow night.
They could not have had a better honoree.
Yep.
Nice socks, by the way. It should be a great event. I'm going to be there tomorrow night.
Well, that's black tie tomorrow night. He'll have to wear socks.
We'll all be there. Should be a wonderful event.
Yep. Okay, it'll be Odom bringing the ball up. Giving it up to Kobe Bryant. Bynum still in the game. Switch. Go back to Bynum. He walked. Actually, he walked before he walked. He walked before the call.
Let him go with the first walk and call the second one. The big fella gets all upset, doesn't he?
Yeah. Well, he's got a lot of spirit. He's very young. Lowry tried to drop it off to Scola. Very difficult pass. Knocked out of bounds by the Lakers. 14 on the shot clock for Houston. 5:48 left in the game. Ariza gets a step on Bryant. Scola. And it's going to be a steal and a foul on Ariza.
This is where the Rockets have got to be careful. They're passing up open shots. They hadn't been doing that all game long. Now, don't start becoming passive in the last 5.5 minutes of the game.
That's a good point.
Play your game.
Well, this is the time, though, that you have a go-to guy usually.
Yeah, but they do it by committee. So they have to shoot the first open shot. And they've been very successful doing just that.
And Derek Fisher got that steal. Ariza had to foul him. Now they go back to Bryant again. Double team on Bryant out front. Want to try to make him give up the ball. They do. Fisher's going to try to get it right back to him. They do that.
And she knows who to get it to.
Bryant with the turnaround. Missed it. Ball is loose and Hayes goes and gets it. Here's Lowry in the open court. And he'll pull it out.
Just great defense that time by
Ariza with a big step inside. Missed it. And Bynum clears it out. Bynum now with 13 rebounds to go along with 14 points. Artest stolen by Ariza. Artest got it back. 7 on the shot clock. It's Kobe Bryant time. He looks up, checks it, tries to draw a foul, and missed it, and Odom gets it back and walked about 5 steps.
Still walk. God, how can you not catch that?
Fresh 24 for the Lakers. Bynum, and that's going to be an offensive foul on Bynum, and that is his 4th foul of the game.
What a great defensive job by Luis Scola on the low post. Watching front right here. He gets behind and he's still front. Bynum's trying to command. Scola says, hey, that's too aggressive. The referee's right there on the spot. Great job by Luis Scola.
The Rockets really dig you out, don't they? They give it. They sell it out.
Yeah, you got to come to work. These guys put in a day's work. I love to watch them play because they get after you.
Now the Rockets need to get on the offense. Desperately need a basket. Battier back to Scola now. 10 on the shot clock. Scola trying to get a shot off on Artest. Takes it inside to the left hand and missed it. And Bynum's got it. So the Rockets have gone cold, but so have the Lakers. These two teams are really making stops. Can you do it again?
It's become a defensive struggle for both teams.
Now it's 1-on-1. Bryant and Battier. Bryant takes it in for 2.
Yeah, Battier reached and bailed him out. Kobe's such an intelligent player. Notice that he just attacked the basket.
29 points for Kobe Bryant. The Rockets holding on to 1 point. No, not anymore. Back to a 3-point lead. Great pass, Scola to Hayes. This is the 6th career double-double for Chuck Hayes. 10 points, 11 rebounds.
Great production from the Chuck Wagon. Well, he's a starter now. They're producing.
Fisher way off with a 3. Also a double-double for Scola, who has 16-11. So the miss by Fisher. The Rockets with a chance to build on the lead. Lowry to Scola working on Odom. Scola turns to the middle. Trying to give it up. Knocked out of bounds by Fisher. 6 seconds on the shot clock for Houston as Aaron Brooks checks back into the lineup. What a great few minutes for Kyle Lowry.
Yeah, he's always productive off the bench as he's very aggressive. He just knows how to play the game.
Rockets have 6 seconds. Aaron Brooks giving it back to Battier. Battier will shoot it. Air ball.
Lakers, who do you think they're going to? None other than number 24.
Bryant to the middle. He's a little better than Jelly Bean.
That was his dad, Joe Jelly Bean.
Bryant was late with the Rockets at the end of his career. 1982.
I tell you, when I was in high school, Joe Jelly Bean helped me with my game. Kobe's dad. Yeah.
Okay. We've got a timeout on the court. 2:29 left to play. Kobe Bryant has the last 6 points. Lakers trailing by 1. '86-85 Houston, and here is tonight's Verizon Wireless reliable replay.
Who is it?
Chuck Hayes.
None other than the Chuck Wagon in transition on the reverse. There he is off the roll. He's been finding seams in the Laker offense, and he's been converting them into easy layups. Moving perpetually without the ball. That's Chuck Hayes.
Rockets had 8 players with 10 or more points against the Utah Jazz. They've got 6 tonight.
Well, that's what it takes. Balanced scoring, and look to see that all season long from this young and upcoming Rockets team.
Rockets will go with Battier, Aaron Brooks, Scola, Ariza, and Hayes. Bynum in the game with Fisher, Artest, Kobe Bryant. Still 10 on the shot clock for Houston. Aaron Brooks gets a step. And it's knocked out of bounds by the Lakers. 4 seconds left.
Aaron's a little casual with the ball all game long. He's got 6 turnovers in the game. He's got to be under control here in the last 2 minutes.
They're going to put another second back up there, so the Rockets will have 5 seconds to get a good shot.
Plenty of time to get off a quality shot.
Scola puts it up and missed it. That was a good move by Luis. He just didn't finish.
Yeah, he was very aggressive going to the basket. That's what you got to do.
Approaching 2 minutes left to play in the game. Artest trying to drive on Scola. Artest backs up, fires, going to be short. Hayes has got it. That's what you want. You want Artest to take it rather than Bryant.
And you know Artest is going to shoot it going to his left. So he got the shot he wanted, it just didn't make it.
Now the Rockets desperately in need of a basket. Been a couple of minutes without one.
High pick and roll.
Aaron gets a play. Brooks knew it. He started off at the other end. Oh, what a cold-blooded shot for Aaron Brooks. 4-point Houston leads. 1:27 left to play. Bryant trying to get a step inside. Puts it up and out. And Bryant didn't get the basket, but he'll get 2 free throws.
Watch Aaron Brooks from three-point land. Just a high rub off the pick and roll. Nothing much. Great pick by Chuck Hayes. Aaron Brooks steps up, knocks it down. At this stage of the game, that's huge. That's showing great leadership and the ability to put the ball in the basket when it counts. 3B.
Now, Phil Jackson said something to the officials. Now they're having a huddle. I think he wanted goaltending called on that attempt by Bryant. And Bryant now will get 2 free throws. 1:22 left. A lot of iron, but it went down through. And Bryant with 32 points, one more than his season average.
And before that free throw, he was 5 of 8. He usually doesn't miss him in the last 2 minutes of the game.
You're right.
Now he's 7 of 10.
Now the possessions become golden. The Rockets are up by only 2 points. You got to score. Working on Fisher. And coming out is Bynum on the track. And he lost the ball. It worked. Back to Bryant. Bryant puts it up. And boy, the Rockets thought they got all ball, but Bryant will go to the line to try to tie it up. Great trap by the Lakers.
Great trap, but Aaron Brooks has got to get that ball out of that trap a lot quicker before the trap occurs. He's got 7 turnovers so far tonight. And usually, he's the hardest guy in the league to trap.
Kobe Bryant has the last 9 points scored by the Lakers. Now, when we talk about go-to guys,
well, he's the ultimate go-to guy in the league right now.
Look at the free throws in this quarter.
Lakers 3 of 6. The Rockets have yet to shoot one.
That's because Bryant's attacking. All right, it's tied up at 89 with 1 minute left to play. Here we go. Brooks outside with 14 on the shot clock. They're trying to come with that trap again. There's Bynum out there to try to trap him. Brooks on the drive. Scola has to fire it up. That's not who you wanted. Hayes has it. Battier can't hold on to the ball. And here comes Kobe Bryant. They can go 2 for 1 now. Bryant will try to take Battier off the dribble. Scola comes over. Artest will fire it up and in. 3-pointer for Ron Artest. Oh, of all the guys you didn't want to see make it.
Well, you knew he wanted to make that one.
And there it was. Timeout, and it's brought to you by Corona. Let's relax responsibly.
Here's that last bucket. You're thinking Kobe Bryant's going to take it as he's made, the double team. They get it out of his hand, but they leave Artest wide open.
Didn't rotate fast enough.
Didn't rotate quick enough, and he made a pay. And here he is calling timeout.
See, that's the conundrum you have with Bryant. You double team him, you better get to the open man because he's such a terrific passer, too.
Yeah, you got to give up something. And Artest really hasn't shot the ball that well from 3-point land tonight. He's only 2 of 5. Well, 3 for 5, 3 for 6 with that make, which is not bad.
Now, the Lakers have been whistled for only 1 team foul in this quarter. They still have a foul to give. The Rockets will have the basketball. So You've been in Rick Adelman's huddles before. What's he calling up?
I think he's going to, if you have a quick two, he's going to go for it. He's not going to go for the three right away. And if they make the quick two, he's going to foul, put him on the line.
Now, what he did in your huddles was call for 22 to have the ball.
No doubt, no doubt.
Now, there's no 22 in that huddle.
And we got lucky quite often. We got lucky a lot. But I tell you what, he's got some very solid players who played their hearts out tonight.
Yes, they have.
Regardless of what happened tonight, you got to give these guys a lot of credit. They're playing the defending world champions.
Lakers had overtime last night in Oklahoma City and survived that. Now they make a big shot down the stretch here tonight, but it's not over. 30 seconds left. The Rockets can almost go 2 for 1. They really have to have a quick shot. Battier will bring it in. Artest will guard the ball.
You got to try to get Trevor Ariza involved, but Aaron Brooks has been your leading scorers all season long.
Ariza and Bryant's on it. Ariza turns the corner. Bounce pass to Scola inside. Ball's on the floor. Ariza comes out of there with it, and he tries to take it up, and a jump ball is called. Oh, man, I thought he was shooting it.
Yeah, Fisher got his hand in there. That could have, that looked like a foul to me.
Now we have 19 and a half seconds left, and it's imperative that Ariza wins this tip.
Yeah, they need this possession. They've got to score.
Got to be sure you know where your men are. All right, I see Landry and Battier. They're in a good position for the tip. Got to have a good toss, too. They're going to have the tallest official toss it up, which is a good idea. Ariza gets it to the right spot. Ariza will fire up a three. Yes! Yes! Trevor Ariza looks over at the Laker bench and says, here's one for you. Trevor Ariza ties the game. How about that? Artest gives him the go-ahead basket, and Ariza answers.
Ariza wins the tip. Landry Smart gives it back to Ariza, who knocks down the over three. How about that? Two players who were trading for each other, making a difference in this game tonight.
Boy, I love the way Ariza said, give it to me.
Give me that. Take some of that, big boy.
Didn't touch anything but net.
But the bad thing is now the Lakers are going to get a chance to have the last shot of the game. And with that number 24 on their team, that's not a good sign.
Well, Kobe has had 10 of the last 13 points. He's assisted on the other 3. The one by Artest. So, you know they're going to Kobe.
You know they're going to Kobe, and the Rockets are going to double it, and they got to make someone else make that shot.
You know, I would almost, as I look, let's see, I don't know if Odom will be in the game or not, but he's a 50% free throw shooter. Artest has hit 3 for 5 behind the three-point line tonight. So they've got so many weapons they can go to, but the first one will be Kobe Bryant.
He's the first option, the second option, and the third option.
Rockets will come out with Ariza, Scola, Aaron Brooks, Battier, and Hayes. How about that Trevor Ariza?
You gotta like it. He steps up and makes that shot.
Artest made it, and he looked at the crowd and gave him a big, that's the end of the game sign. And then Ariza looked over at the Laker bench and said, thank you very much, but I'll do you one better.
It's still going. Before that shot, Ariza was 4 for 17 from the field.
Rockets are going to put a little pressure on the Lakers now.
Trying to make him use some time.
Odom, Bynum will be down the court. It'll be Artest, Fisher, and Bryant will bring it in. Here we go, final 14 seconds. Bryant in no hurry.
High pick and roll.
Bryant down to 4 seconds, down to 3. Bryant cut off by Hayes. Great job, timeout Houston. Hayes stole the ball, and they're going to say he stepped out of bounds.
Wow. That was just great defense by Chuck Hayes.
0.7 of a second left to play. You can still throw it at the basket.
got Bynum.
22nd timeout taken by LA. Now, Phil Jackson wants the officials to reset the clock to 1.7 seconds. But I think Mark Wunderlich's going to say, that's what you got, 7/10. All right, let's watch the clock again.
2.7. You can say he was out of bounds. Look at that. Looks like it should be about 1.4, but I'll take 0.7.
Well, if they called Hayes out of bounds, then they probably would have to put up a little more time. But Lakers will have it. On the touch, the clock starts.
Yeah, they're going to probably try to lob something up for Bynum so he can use his height. He gets up very high.
Remember, Rockets Live with Kevin Eschenfelder and Matt Bullard is coming up after the game, and we hope they have to wait because that would mean an overtime period.
And this has been an exciting game. I don't mind overtime in a game like this.
Fisher will bring it in. Guard the basket. Almost a scrum at the free throw line. Going to the basket, and great position by Hayes. It was too late. Artest put it up and in, but the buzzer had gone off. So for the second night in a row, the Lakers are in an overtime. They won last night in overtime against Oklahoma City. What will happen tonight? Come back and join us. An exciting start to the season. The Rockets at 3-1, the Lakers at 3-1. Now we'll go on overtime. After 4 hard-fought quarters, they're going one more.
I like it. These guys are going at it. A lot of intensity early in the season. It's got the feeling of a playoff game.
And both the Lakers outscored the Rockets 19-18 in the fourth quarter. So each quarter, the points have gone down a little bit. And the two teams have really gotten down to playing tough defense.
Well, you'd expect nothing less from these two teams with the great coaches they have. Phil Jackson for the Lakers, Rick Adelman for the Rockets. You know, they're expertly coached, and these guys are going after it.
Everybody staying for this extra period now. We'll play another 5 minutes. Trevor Ariza with a three-pointer to tie the game, and that's been the big shot for Houston so far. Ariza with 15, 13 for Brooks, 10 for Hayes, 16 for Scola, 12 for Battier, 18 for Landry. The big man for the Lakers, of course, Kobe Bryant with 35 points. Artest has had 15. So for Bryant, this is back-to-back overtime. Take a look at the scoring.
Carl Landry leading for the Rockets, Kobe for the Lakers. But you got a lot of guys who contributed. Six Rockets in double figures tonight. Get used to seeing that.
And Bynum, of course, wins the tip. Artest missed the shot. Aaron Brooks streaks to the other end. Bryant's behind him. Aaron tries to invent a shot. Ariza gets the rebound. Ariza goes back in and ends up with the ball. And the Rockets have it with a fresh 24, and it's already down to 9 seconds. Battier almost made it. What a heads-up play. He heard the whistle fly, and he went on with the shot.
Very seldom did you get that early whistle.
He almost made that
shot. You got the early whistle. You can just throw it up after that.
He was behind the basket, I think. Let's see where he was.
Odom had to close out. Battier gave him a little pump fake. You cannot be in two places at one time. Good move by Shane. The Rockets may not be the most athletic team, but their IQ is pretty high. Their basketball IQ, they're very intelligent, well-coached basketball team.
Well, like with Battier, it's strength and acumen, isn't it?
As it is with Scola and Chuck Hayes and Brooks and Lowry. It's the same.
And he 94-92 Houston. Needs some stops. Bryant coming off a double pick. Missed the shot. Scola tips it over to Aaron Brooks. Ariza. Down to Scola. Will work on Artest. Scola spins one way. Artest knocks the ball out of bounds. Scola did a good job of holding Artest off so he couldn't go get the ball.
Yeah. He got away with it that time.
Artest is so strong. When he puts his hands on the... Look at him, just hold his ground.
Artest is trying to get those skills. Scola held him off. You guys are going at it. I like it, aren't they?
Ariza steps up, misses, and Scola with a rebound. Sets up AB, and he misses on the three. Bryant gets it right back from Artest. Double team comes over. Bryant gets sandwiched inside, missed the shot, tipped up and in by Odom.
Kobe commands so much of the defensive presence. Sometimes teams forget to get the offensive rebound. With a defensive rebound, and the Lakers go right after it.
Game tied at 94. Scola and Odom again. Scola with a hook shot off the glass, missed it. Hayes tips it, and Bryant secures it. Look like two old heavyweights, don't they? Slugging at each other in the 15th round. And Bryant takes it inside, draws the foul, and just rims it out. He'll shoot two.
The Lakers have got to be tired. They've got some veteran players. Kobe, Artest, Fisher. These guys, the back-to-back, second night, 2 overtimes. You know they're dead tired. As Kobe in traffic, operating 3 guys on him, still gets it up and draws the foul.
What I appreciate so much about Bryant is every night, when you're the defending world champion, you got a zero on your back.
Yeah.
Every team is coming after you every night.
Got a bullseye. Huh? They want to beat the defending world champion.
Sometimes when you're tired, those legs.
All the time. Kobe is in his 14th season as an NBA player.
Isn't that hard to imagine? Of course, he came out of high school. He started early, but still, that's a great body of work.
Yeah.
95, 94. Hard to imagine he's played that long.
I know, it doesn't seem like it. He's still moving like a young man. Fisher doing a great job trying to keep Brooks going to his left.
Scola tries to draw a foul. Hayes has got it. Gets it out to Battier, and he missed the three. Oh, look at Scola. The ball is called. How about these two teams going after each other? Hayes and Artest. Boy, Hayes will get down with you.
Yeah, 2 heavyweights going at it.
He's pretty strong, too.
The Rockets fans getting into the action over there.
Not intentionally. Eric Dalen will throw it up. Hayes wins a tip to Scola, and it's knocked away, and almost a steal by Fisher, and the Rockets get it back with 22 seconds on the shot clock. 2:47 left in the overtime. Lakers up by a point. Rockets need a basket. Ariza and Bryant.
I pick and roll, Ariza, Chuck Hayes.
Trying to get the trap on Ariza. They do. That leaves Hayes up on. Great pass from Ariza.
It was the pump that froze the defense and allowed Chuck Hayes to get to the seam to get the layup. Great job by Trevor Ariza.
Double team on Kobe and a foul on Scola. Second team foul on the Rockets.
Scola double teams probably a little bit aggressively. I didn't see much though.
Scola with 5 fouls now. Problem for Houston, and Phil Jackson wants a timeout. 2:18 left to play in the overtime period. And the Rockets lead it by a point. They're rocking in Toyota Center tonight. Overtime, and Houston is up by a point. The Lakers will have the ball when they come back. They'll have 14 seconds on the shot clock. 2:18 left in the overtime period. This crowd has been treated to a playoff-type game here early in the season.
Well, you know, the crowd responded. They showed up in record numbers and supported the Houston Rockets tonight. They've been like the sixth man off the bench. $18,291 in attendance tonight. Another sellout for the Rockets. So they've sold out their first two home games. And the Lakers will bring it in. Artest will do it. This will be a good win for the psyche of these young Rocket players. You beat the defending world champion, it gives you a load of confidence. Going to Bryant. Working on Battier. He swings away from Scola and hits. Did you notice him? He saw Scola coming to his left. He's going to get that shot off. He didn't want to. He didn't want anyone else to take that shot but him. 38 for Bryant. Aaron Brooks, great pass to Hayes. Reverses it for two. How about the tuck wagon? 14 points and 14 rebounds for Chuck Hayes. He knows how to get to those seams, and his teammates are finding him for easy layups. To Bryant again. Scola waits to come over. He leaves Artest. That's happened before. This time Artest misses. Tipped out of bounds by Hayes. Last time that identical play, Artest gave them a three-point lead at the end of the regulation. Brooks to the Chuckster goes reversal. Opposite side. Nice. Bryant hits it, count it, and he's fouled. And he went on a Houston triple team. If we see this again, the Rockets ran at him with three players. But they didn't get it out of his hands. He's going to get it off. You got to make him pass the ball. And you think he doesn't have some hops? My goodness. The foul was called on Scola, and that will be his sixth foul of the game. You got Landry, who's also played. Scola's had one whale of a game. He's got 16 points. He's got 13 rebounds. He's been very valuable for the Rockets tonight. But Landry is also having a great game with 18 points and 8 rebounds. He's set the entire fourth quarter. That means he's fresh. Yeah, Kobe has 15 of the last 20 points scored by the Lakers. You think he's not MVP? We know he is. Wow. I'd be just, I'd be shocked if he wasn't that good. Well, now it's a two-point lead by the Lakers. This is the biggest lead that LA has had in a while. One possession game. Still. 1:22 left to play. Ariza turns the corner on Bynum. Has a jumper. Missed it. Hayes tips it. Landry tips it. Knocked out of bounds by the Lakers. Give it to the Lakers. Yeah, he needs to look at that. Well, they have the ability to do that now. They can look to see. Who's out on Bynum. That was out on Bynum. Yeah, he started to turn. He started to give it to Houston, then he gave it to LA. So they're going to check it. This is a few of the new rules in the end of games and in overtimes. Instant replay. Out on Bynum. Yeah, look at it. There's Bynum right there. He's the tallest. Look at that. He's the tallest one. Last guy to touch it. There it is. Out on Bynum. That's an easy call to make. So we're showing it to the officials as you're seeing it at the same time. They're going to reverse it and give it to Houston. That's the way you get it right. That's why I like instant replay, because you want the integrity of the game to determine the outcome of the game. That's right. Not a bad call by the official. Baseball refuses to do it.
Basketball does it and gets it right. Battier now will bring the ball in for Houston. Rockets 1:15 left to play. Rockets still trailing by 2. Aaron Brooks will pull it out. Fresh shot clock for Houston. Aaron Brooks to the basket for 2 to tie the game.
That time, Aaron Brooks very aggressive going to the basket. It did not cut him off, and he's proved he can finish in the land of the Giants.
15 points for Aaron Brooks. Rockets need a stop desperately. It's Battier and Bryant. Bryant again, going to his right, misses. Bynum's got it, missed it, going to the basket, and he's fouled on the play. Oh man, that height paid off that time. How did Bynum miss the layup?
He was trying to rush it before they fouled him. You know, he's a 77% free throw shooter. He's still young, so he's a little inexperienced here.
Pushed from behind, too. No hesitation at all. And Andrew Bynum now with 15 points and 17 rebounds. Sure could use a big miss right here. No hesitation. And the Lakers lead it by 2 with 44 seconds left to play. And now the Rockets call a timeout.
Now the Rockets have a 2-for-1 situation here with 44 seconds left on the clock.
You still want to get a good shot, though,
Good
right?
shot. It's a one-possession game. I like it. Look for Trevor Ariza or Aaron Brooks to step up and make a shot here in the last minute of the game.
Well, Kobe Bryant has been the man for the Lakers. He has 16 of their last 23 points, and he's assisted on 3 of the other 7. And look who does the talking in the huddle. It's Derek Fisher.
Well, it's good to have an experienced general at the point guard position who's battle-tested as Derek Fisher has been.
All right, now Clyde, Aaron Brooks, the last time down the court, took it to the basket. Is this what Rick may be talking about here?
See, Aaron went straight left. Fisher's been shading him to take away his right hand for the last 5 minutes of this game. That time, Aaron Brooks says, I'm going to go left, but I'm going right to the basket. Great move. Good adjustment by Aaron Brooks, but believe me, they're going to block the paint this time. They're going to force someone to shoot the ball from the outside.
Bynum's a good shot blocker, too, so you have to be sure when you go in. Bynum still has a foul to give. He's got only 4. The Rockets are in the penalty. The Lakers still have a foul to give as a team. So they can give one here.
Yeah. You know, this is why you play the game. This is everything it was built to be. And the Rockets certainly have an opportunity here.
Boy, I haven't seen many regular season games played at this kind of, intensity that these two teams have fired at each other tonight. And this takes me back to the playoff series last year when they went 7 games.
You know, the Rockets took the Lakers to 7 games when no one else could.
Yep, good point. So Hayes, Landry, Ariza, Battier, and Brooks will go out for Rick Adelman. It'll be Odom, Bynum, Bryant, Artest, and Fisher for Phil Jackson. Phil Jackson's out on the floor, too. Is he the 6th man? Mark Wunderlich telling him to get back on his high chair.
Yeah, they need something quick. Ariza or Brooks off a high pick and roll. That's what you got to look for.
All right, Aaron Brooks outside looking for Ariza. Goes instead to Landry. Landry working on Odom. Landry puts it up and in. And it's tied again at 102. That was the quick shot. Now the Rockets need a stop. They've got to have one here. 33 seconds and counting. It's Kobe time. Curling around the pick. Nice pass to Bynum, and he's fouled by Hayes. No, Well, probably a pretty good foul. You don't want to give him a slam dunk.
Yeah. He had a wide open dunk. You're right, Bill.
Might have injured his arm.
Make him earn it from the line. What a great offensive move by Carl Landry in the low post.
And what a great pass by Kobe Bryant.
Overtime shooting. The Lakers are 3 for 9. The Rockets are 4 for 12. These guys have been close in every statistic.
Well, the defense has just been, really
magnificent
tough
by both teams.
All right, his last two were big. He made both of them. Now, I think Hayes, yes, he did. He fouled out of the game. So Scola's already left. Hayes. And now, look who's coming in. Brian Cook, who has not played the entire night. He's an old Laker.
Yeah. Very old Laker. He's there about 2 or 3 years ago. Brian's still a young guy.
I know. With 2 big free throws. So it turned out being a pretty good foul. Maybe he could miss another. Got it. And the Lakers go back by 1 point. The Rockets will call a timeout. The Rockets will have the entire shot clock to get the final shot. So would you like to run it all the way down, or how do you do that?
I think you score as quick as you can.
Really?
Because when you get the lead with only one last possession, anything can happen. But you want to make sure that you score. That's the key.
Well, tonight's Landry's signature group Rockets player of the game, Chuck Hayes, with 14 points and 14 rebounds. And he's almost got the same number as Andrew Bynum. Bynum has 17 and 17, but Hayes played 7 less minutes.
Yeah, Hayes played his heart out tonight on both ends of the court, scoring 14 points as a bonus, but his defense was spectacular all night long.
And it could have been Luis Scola. He had 16 points, 13 rebounds.
Or Carl Landry, who had 20 points and 8 rebounds.
Or Ariza, who 15 points and hit the big 3. We could do it every night.
Yeah.
All right, now Kyle Lowry will come in along with Aaron Brooks, Landry, Battier, and Ariza. He put Cook in there to be sure and get the rebound if there was one.
Well, Rick Adelman is the master of substitutions. See how it pans out here in the last 24 seconds of this game.
But whatever happens, if you shoot it,
got to go to the rebound.
Got to go get the rebound in case you miss.
And you got to foul quickly in case you do miss.
Aaron Brooks outside. Landry trying to post up on Odom. Brooks will wait for Landry. Can't get him right now. 15 on the shot clock. Brooks takes it down the baseline, lays it up, and he drew the foul. He'll shoot. What do they call it?
Foul on the floor, meaning the Lakers have 1 to give.
That wasn't a shooting foul, huh? Okay, well, they had 1 to give, you're right. And now both teams are in the penalty. So it's right back to 13 seconds left, and the Rockets are still in the same predicament. But this time, if he gets fouled going or anywhere, he's going to get 2 free throws.
Absolutely. And I would not settle for a jumper at this stage of the game. Force the action, get something going to the basket.
Mark Wunderlich trying to get the Lakers to get back closer to the bench. Battier will bring it in. Aaron Brooks, 10 seconds left.
A pick and roll.
Gives it up, 4 seconds. Ariza with a runner. It's stripped by Fisher. And the Lakers win the game. Rockets can't even get a shot. I don't know if Fisher fouled or not, but at that state of the game, they usually don't call it. And Derek Fisher with a huge steal. And the Lakers have won the game. So that's 2 overtimes in a row for the Lakers. Last night in Oklahoma City, tonight in Houston, and they win both games. Kobe Bryant with 41 points. This is the 98th career 40-point game and the second this season for Bryant. Only 2 players in NBA history have more 40-point games, Michael Jordan and Wilt Chamberlain. So once again, the final score, the Lakers 103, the Rockets 102. Join us for our next telecast Friday night. Kevin Durant and the Thunder come into town. Stay tuned. Rockets Live is next with Kevin and Bull. For Clyde and our entire crew, I'm Bill Worrell. Thanks for watching, everybody.